Welcome back. We are now on part 2, razor cutting. Razor cutting is used with either a double-sided razor or a single blade razor. This here that I'm using is a single blade razor. Please be very careful when using this. Always use your guard when using a single blade razor. Be very careful when using a single blade razor. As I cut my client's hair, I'm going to show you moving in sections how to do this very carefully. Therefore, you do not cut too much, but you cut just enough. Make sure when using this single blade razor that you take your time. Do not rush through anything that you're doing when it comes down to your client hair. You always want to make sure that you get it right where you want it to be, because once you cut it, there is no putting it back on. First, I went in to make sure that I measured the area that I wanted to cut off first. Make sure that you ask your client. That way she knows if she wanted too short or if she wants it long enough. As I slice off the area that I want, leaving the jagged area and jagged pieces there so it can look more natural, I clean up the neckline into how short that I want it to be. The way that I hold the razor is between my middle finger and my ring finger. That's just the easy placement for me so I can have control over the razor. Like I said, I'm moving into sections. So I want to make sure that the first area is partially my guideline into how I want the bulb to fall. Then I'm going to go over into the next area. Being that I'm right-handed, it makes it easier to move from right to left for me. However you are, left or right, it'll make it easier for you to move as well. So as I go to cut into the bob, knowing that I want one side of a bob to be much shorter than the other side, I cut it at an angle, slicing with a drag so that it leaves a natural cut, but it also falls from short to long, from the back to the sides.
I've been thinking about you every day, wondering what I'm gonna say when I see my baby's face. I've been counting down the time cause I wanna show my baby.
Once I get the side the way that I want it, I check with my client to make sure it's not too long or it's not too short for her. Usually I like to start off a little bit longer and then I work my way up if she feels as though she wants to go a little bit shorter. Once I finish with my razor area, I come back through with my shears and I clean up any leftover hanging strings to elongate that side. I might go in here like I'm doing and I'm going to cut in a little bit shorter so that it makes a complete straight angle from the back of her hair to the side of her hair. Still with this technique, I'm doing what's called point cutting. That way it doesn't look as sharply straight from one side to the next, from the back to the side. But I'm going in and I'll drag down my shears just to finish off and catch any little extra hairs that I see. Moving on to the other side of the hair, like I stated before, everything is done in sections. So from my back being my guide, I go in and I section off the next section that I would want to cut. Being that this section here will drop down a little bit more, I turn my client hair and I start from the back where my guideline was, and I'm dragging it down so that that side of her hair is much longer. Be careful. Once again, do not rush when doing this. You want to make sure that it is perfect as you can get it, and you want your client to feel as beautiful when you're all done. It's no need to rush. Take your time and clean the area up. make it go from the guideline in the back of the neck all the way down to the sides to make sure that it's not too long and it's short enough just for your client to maintain once she's away from you.
My baby loving on them just because, hey, wanna help you get your mind right. Have you thinking out your range? Lobster, sushi, candy canes, going crazy, pinky in the brain. He ain't worried about no other things. No. Get your mind right. Good, love it so tight. So play your card right. Get your mind right. Good, love it so tight. And make it settle down. Get your mind right. Good, love it so tight. So play your card right. Get your mind right. Good, love it so tight. And make it settle down. I can see no other in your place.
Once I finish cleaning up the area, now I'm going to go in and section from the middle and create the layers. The layers can be as deep as you want the layers to be, but be very careful, because if you're doing a leave out sewing and your client hair is longer than the actual bob layers, you'll end up cutting your client hair. So take heed into where your actual client's hair will lay once you straighten it out. Now, if this was like a full sew-in, then yes, go ahead, create the layers, have fun with them. As you can see, I am doing the layers in sections. Everything is in sections. I've been doing this for years, so to you it may seem as though, oh wow, you're going really fast. But when you do it, take your time. Take your time. Once you cut that hair, you cannot put that hair back on. You want to make sure that each time that you go into layers, your layers blend. Your layers blend from the back all the way to the side. Depending on how you want your layers to look, you could start up a little bit further. You could do what's called graduated layers, and you can have the short layers to the long layers, or you can actually just go in and cut it how you feel you would like for your client's hair to flow. This is my technique, what I call my razor game slay. Please rewind, take notes, rewatch it to see exactly how I create my signature layers. Now, this is all, once again, my technique, and your technique will be best for you. Just check out what I'm doing, how I'm cutting my layers, put your own twist to it, and create your razor bob. Hope you enjoy.
He ain't worried about no other things. No. Get your mind right. Good, love it so tight. So play your card right. Get your mind right. Good, love it so tight. And make it settle down. Get your mind right. Good, love it so tight. So play your card right. Get your mind right. Good, love it so tight. And make it settle down. I can see no other in your place. Keeping up a steady pace. Yeah, I think you won this race. Captivated by your lovely smile. Oh, you know you drive me wild. Have me talking like a child. Hey, don't it feel so good to be loved? Everyone knows you're my baby. When it comes to me, he's crazy out. And it all could be a fantasy, but he's giving me all that I need, yeah. Get your mind right. Good, love it so tight. So play your card right. Get your mind right. Good, love it so tight. And make it settle down. Get your mind right. Good, love it so tight. So play your card right. Get your mind right. Good, love it so tight. And make it settle down. The type of man that had me falling in love quick. Type of man that pick up the bill at then. Shower you with gifts without a question. The kind of shit I'm on, go ahead, a best friend. Nobody come between what y'all are built in. Love of my life, that's 5 to do 10. Never no drama, no stressing. I gotta thank the Lord, cause he's my blessing. Keep it on 100, no flexing. Anybody fuck with him, then meet him. Never no need for any more friends. I'm all that he need. We can't pretend, and he keep it wetter than the ocean. Oh my God, hit the gas pedal overdrive. He's a beast when we in the sheets, make it heat. Got me weak singing. Oh, I get your mind right. Could I love it so tight? So play your card right. Get your mind right. Could I love it so tight? And make it settle down. Get your mind right. Could I love it so tight? So play your card right. Get your mind right. Could I love it so tight? And make it settle down.
At this point, I'm finished with my razor cutting, and I'm finishing up by cleaning up any extra hair that I see with my shears. I'm making sure all of my layers are exactly where I want them to be. That way, once I go in and curl, it'll be the desired look that I'm going for. You can go for any desired style after you finish up with the razor cutting. Here is my finished look. These are my signature layers that my clients love from me so much. I thank you all for taking the time to watch. Whatever you desire to do with your style afterward is totally up to you. That was just the starting point to get you where you need to go. Thank you again for watching.